Hello, and good evening to everyone. I don't see anyone watching yet. Oh, two. Hello. So, hi girls. First ones to be here. So nice. So here I am at my salon. It's very strange to be here at night. I never work evenings, not any longer. So, hi Lisa, hi Malin, hi everyone. So, today my theme is things I wish I knew as a beginner nail tech. And why I chose this theme is because basically that's the first thing that you think when you think of nails, think as a profession, and you usually, well, at least I did, I never knew what to expect, what to get. And at the time when I started, no one actually shared that much, or I didn't know how to find it actually. So it can be both ways. So basically I thought that would be really useful, and that would be a change a little bit from demos. The next time I might do a demo if you like it, you know, it's up to you. And whatever I will be talking about, that's gonna be basically my opinion and what I went through and what I learned. And it, you know, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be for you, but you can check it and see if you like it. And or like if you're an old tech, you can kind of remember the good old times or something. I don't know. So basically, what I would like to know, how many of you are beginners? Or hey, hello. So I would like to know how many of you are beginners, and I hope it's gonna be useful. I will flip the screen to the back camera because I prepared some presentation. Hello. I'm so happy and nervous at the same time. And I made a presentation, so it's gonna be easier to follow the points. And on the go, if you have any questions, just let me know and we can communicate. Maybe I can answer. I noticed that in some lives, the comments come later than I actually talk. So if I answer a few minutes later, don't worry. Or if I miss it, the girl from Moonflair will help you. So 5 years now. Yeah, same as me. So that's nice. So you can go down memory lane, Charlotte. That would be nice. So I will flip the screen and we can begin. So, okay. I hope the comments don't undergo. Oh, thank you. I hope the comments don't overgo the presentation, and I hope everyone it's a good view. So, things I wish I knew as a beginner in nail tech. I think that's useful to anyone. Maybe you will learn things or two if you're not a beginner. So I made it in 5 categories, and I think it's the main categories that covers the nail tech sphere. I don't know. So expenses, education, accounting, advertising, outcome. So I will go through all of them in detail. Yeah, I think it's better now. So expenses, that's a big one. I think it's one of the biggest ones. And being a nail tech, it's constant investment. Trust me, you never stop. I don't know, if you love being nail tech and if you love the job, it's like a collector's thing. You always want to collect stuff, like polishes, glitters, Swarovskis. Oh, Swarovskis is a huge thing. Yeah, Charlotte, it's I was just reading it, so that's one of the good mistakes. Yeah, so constant investment. So you invest in a lot of things, in products, in the workplace, in workwear, in everything, and you never get enough. You get really hooked on everything. So it is an investment, and you need to admit that. It's not like you're gonna pay once and it's gonna be good for a long time. Invest in quality. That's, I think, really important. It's important in a lot of aspects, because like you have to invest in quality products, which means you will give a quality service to a client, which will be happy, and the nails will hold. You won't have any problems. It's going to be a good advertisement. And another thing is like quality. Let's talk the simple thing, like Swarovski crystals. Okay, so you have like, let's say, glass stones from cheap China website. It looks okay. It does look okay, but it's not the quality. So basically what happens when you place them, they come off really quick and the client is not happy. Then they wear off. They don't shine any longer. They don't look the same. And actually today I had a client who was so happy that I had really good moonflair Swarovski crystals, because she said, my friend gets her nails done and basically they don't shine as good. They're not the same. And I said, well, maybe it's a copy. Maybe they are glass ones, or they don't work the same. So invest in quality. It will help you through the way to get the clientele, to get everything. So make sure you have good quality products. Shop smart. So get basics and do not buy in bulk. Why is that? Because basically the things changes. As a nail tech, I think through all the times you want to basically try new things, get new things, and if you buy in bulk, it might stay in your cupboard for a long time, and then, well, let's say they expire, because like gel products and things like that, they do expire even if you don't use them. For example, because you don't know how long they had it in the shop. Maybe they had it for a year or something, and then you buy it, and after 1 year it's done. So make sure you don't get too much. Better less than more. Not in Swarovskis, but in like liquids and stuff like that. Okay, next one. Education. So it's a constant education. I think, well, again, times change, everything change, and you need to catch up with everything that's going on in the world. It's fun to learn. It's fun to go to courses, because you, well, from my experience, like every time you go to a course, you learn something new. Even if it's a teeny tiniest thing, you will learn something new. You will learn other technique. You will learn something interesting that you never seen before, or I don't know. So yeah, it's a constant education, and to provide a good service, you need to educate yourself and be up to date and be fashionable and present something new. And to present something new, you need to learn something new. So it's constant education, which makes you going, gets you going. Collect info and refresh memory. So you go to courses, you watch the videos like this, like lives and stuff, and you can collect the info. Nowadays people share so much on the internet, it's crazy. Like lives and everything, especially now in this situation where you have quarantines and stuff, people go nuts at home, so they share so much. Trust me, I learned so much in the last 2 weeks from people, from everyone, and in courses, of course. So it's really good and important to basically collect the info, write it down, collect it, and go through it time to time again, because you always forget the details. You always forget the things that you learned. And it's really nice to remind yourself, because if you went to courses, you paid for it, and you want to remember it for a long time. So that means, yeah, go through it again, and you will see, you'll remember things like, oh, I didn't do that, I forgot about that. So maybe, you know, it's worth it. Then follow educators on social media. Okay, so that goes with number 2, collect info. Like I said, educators on social media, oh, they share so much, and it's so nice. So I am thankful for that, and I hope like our lives will inspire you, educate you, and stuff like that, so it's useful. So it's really worth to follow educators and nail techs. You won't believe how many like ideas and things and new trends you can get from other nail techs, because let's admit, we don't think of everything ourselves. We do get inspired by other people, so it's really useful to follow other nail techs, and even to like text and write to educators and nail techs, and they will help you with anything you want, usually, if they're nice as us moonflair girls. So next one, it's accounting. It's a thing that I never thought about before starting. It's well, you know, you need to deal with it, but you never think about it. So it's extra expenses if you hire. So no one is commenting, by the way. I'm so surprised. Okay, so extra expenses if you hire. What does that mean? When you start nail business, usually, and I say usually, you're not an accountant. When I moved to Sweden, for example, I had no idea what are the rules, how you do it, what you do, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, extra expenses if you hire. So you hire someone. Oh, thank you. If you hire someone to do it for you, to do it right, because you don't want to mess it up, it costs. And especially in Sweden, and I think everywhere, it costs a lot. So thank you. So yeah, you need to consider that's gonna be extra expenses, because before you start the business, before you start to do it, you need to realize how much it goes. And I'm not telling you to get scared or something, but it's just like, you know, you need to realize it is an investment. So extra time if you do it yourself. So again, taking my case, I hired a person, and that person helped me to learn to do most of the stuff myself. So I do it myself, but also I never considered that in a week I will spend like 3-4 hours doing my accounts if I want to like do a perfect templates and perfect everything. So it takes time, and it does take a lot of time. So you need to be aware of that. Expenses on material like checkbooks, cashiers, and etc. Yeah, that's an extra. It feels you're not working too much, but anyway, you get the checkbooks. I don't know if it's called the checkbooks, kvitto book, I don't know. And cashiers, they cost also, like the cashier, the roll, the everything, like you wouldn't believe it. So it's an extra also to consider. Of course, if you're a small business, like if you just work from home or you just work with a few clients, it's, you know. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that it's interesting. I was so worried. Okay, so expenses on material, so that's an extra also. Okay, advertising. Oh, I say about every single one that it's a huge one, but it is. Advertising is everything to your work. Like, yeah. Okay, first point, your appearance, presentation, communication, your nails. The best advertising is presentation also. Like, for example, when a client, well, you need to treat a client like a guest at home. basically you greet them, you're happy, you're communicating nicely, and you're interested in them, and it's like a psychological work in a way, because you need to read people, you need to make them happy, to offer coffee, and they need to feel special. And when they feel special, they are happy, and when they're happy, they will come to you. So that's really, really, I think, very important. And as I talk to a lot of my clients, everyone says, like, it doesn't matter how good the nails can be, if the person is not nice, if the person is mean or rude or something, they won't come back. So make sure, even if you're not happy, you have to be happy at work. Another one, your nails. Well, this is also like, you would feel weird if you go to a hairdresser with like her head not washed for 2 weeks. You would think, okay, well, if she can't wash her head, I don't know if, I don't want her to touch mine, and things like that. So your nails are like advertising, like really big. And another tip, for example, if you feel like you want to, let's say, do pink this week, do your nails pink. Trust me, like half of your clients will say, oh, that's a nice pink, I would like that. So yeah, if you want to sell something, do it. Do it on yourself, and your clients will want to do it the same. Invest in picture quality. These days, social media is huge. It's like you do nails and you do social media. It's like huge. So invest in picture quality. Well, as Charlotte said, it's super important to present yourself the best of yourself on social media. So it means get the best picture you can at the time, and upload 1 picture instead of 10, and focus on the details. Make sure the desk is clean, make sure the hands are clean and washed and no dust on them, make sure the lighting is good, and things like that. You can make like a whole new life about like having a perfect picture, but maybe some next time. But yeah, picture quality is super, super important, because from the picture that the person sees, they get attracted to, or get their ideas or like things like that. So make sure your pictures are super, super, super best of what you can do. Yeah. Time on social media. Yep. As I said, social media is super huge. It's the best advertising you can get nowadays, like Instagram, hashtags, and things like that. It's like amazing. And yeah, on social media you can find like friend nail techs, you can find everything. And so social media is really, really important. And I would actually advise to basically there is like apps and internet seminars and things like that about social media. And if you think like, oh, social media is not like nothing big, you just put some hashtags and stuff like that, it's not true. Like, there's a huge science I can say about it, and it's really worth like doing like a seminar or something to learn about it, because it's a huge part of your job, and if you do a right advertising, you will get the result. Educate clients. I like that one. Imagine you get a client that comes to you, and it's basically a new client. The client came first time, and they come in and they sit down, and you start talking. You describe the nail shape, the nail type, the skin type, what you're gonna using, why you're gonna use it, like the manicure technique, what's the best, what can you do with it, what's, if your nail is growing up, I wouldn't recommend the oval, blah, 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 and things like that. So, like, telling the clients of what you know gives you, like, I don't know how to say it. It gives you, like, they think of you, like, high, like, really high. Oh, damn, like, that girl knows stuff. That girl is real professional. And it's really important to teach clients to separate the good service from the bad service. Like to teach that a good service can take the same time as a bad one or things like that. And it will attract, like, people get attracted to professionals. It doesn't matter if it's a nail tech, if it's, I don't know, a lawyer or whatever. They want the best person at the sphere. Yeah. So trust me, it's a good advertising. And I got a lot of clients and they were so happy, and they're happy that the person who does their nails knows stuff. Communicate with clients. Okay, that's, I think at the beginning I missed it a lot, because when you start, you are scared as hell, like I am now. It's my first live and I don't know, I didn't want it to say the not nice word, but I'm like so scared. So when I started to take clients, I was so scared also. Like, I was crazy scared. Like, I can't even tell you. So I would do my job and wouldn't say, like, if something goes wrong, I wouldn't say a detail. I would be scared to talk, and I would be like so many things. But basically, if you talk to the client, they will accept that you're learning, and they will be okay with it. For example, if you say, oh, I learned this new technique and I would like to try it, would you mind? And they would say, yeah, it's no problem, try it. And if it doesn't work, I know it's a new technique that you tried, and let's say I don't like it, I want the old one, so they will do it. So if you, and the same goes like from the client side. If they say, yeah, you advised me the oval, but I like the square one more, and I want the square nails. You need to listen to your clients. They will tell you what they want, because they are the ones getting the service, they are the ones paying for it. And if you talk to them, if you listen to each other, then you will know that you know what they want, you know if they're happy or unhappy, you know what to offer them, and you get to know the client, so you get the relationship going. So I think that's a real good one. Mouth-to-mouth advertising. I don't know if if I put it right, but I think it's that. It's basically, I think the most of my clients came, like, friends tell friends, friends see friends' nails, or like mother-in-law sees like her son's wife's nails and things like that. So I have like basically I have like let's say a company whose all girls come to me because everyone saw it and they liked it. So it's very important to do a good job so others can see your good job, and then they can share, and they will do your advertising for you, so you don't need to do anything else. You just need to do your job, which is happy and fun, because you don't need to worry about, for example, advertising that much. So next one, the last one, actually, I don't know how long I'm talking, half an hour, so I'm quick. Okay, outcome. Clients come and go. That's a hard one to take in. If you're sensitive, I know not everyone is, but if you're sensitive, it's hard to take. Clients do come and go, and it might not be you the reason to do it. It can be something else. Maybe they don't have enough money for it, like for upcoming 6 months, or they are saving for something else, or I don't know, they're leaving for a long holiday and they will do their nails there. You need to realize that clients come and go. So don't worry. Of course, think of the reasons. If they don't tell you the reason, think of the reasons what maybe you did wrong. It's nothing wrong to consider your what can be wrong, but admit it that you don't need to be nervous or worry about it too much, because it's happening, and it doesn't matter how many years you're gonna work. Like, ladies get pregnant and things like that, so they come and go, so don't worry. Negativity, that's a huge on social media, and I think it's a good point to put in here. I love Moonflair for doing for not taking the negativity in. They are the company run by positive vibes, and they try to, how to say it, they try to basically be there for you, to support each other, because it's so important. And the social media can get ugly, so it was something I did, yeah, to get a better price. How do you respond to them? Well, okay, I will interrupt a little bit. If you have a client and they are trying to get a better price, well, basically it's a huge problem. I think also, like, a lot of people try to get the better prices and stuff, and I do understand people wanting to get a better price. Everyone wants to get a better price, but you need to, it goes into the point to educate the clients. You need to educate the clients that you buy quality products, you pay for your working space, you have to buy a lot of equipment, you put an hours in working, and you need to pay like taxes and all other stuff that goes into the price. And when you do explain that to them and you say, you know what, I get left like so little money, like, would you work for that money? And they would be like, okay, I get your point. So, but if they still want to get a better price, well, how I deal with it is, like, I say, okay, I don't mind. You can go to like a cheaper place, like to go to a girl who will do it half price, let's say. And I don't know, like, I can say 80%, even 90, came back after a month or two, because they said, like, even if they have a hard time to getting the best booking time for you and things like that, they will find the time and they will come back, because they know it's hard to get, like, hard to find a person, one, that they like, and second, that they like their work and things like that. So yeah, you can't hold the clients that they will always will bargain the price, because it's not the market. It's a professional place. It's a place where you work, and you need to respect yourself and the clients. So I hope that was long answer. Okay, I'll have some water in a second. So negativity. Okay, it's a huge, stay positive, cheer for each other, cheer for other nail techs. Don't it's so nice to get, like, positive feedback, and it makes your day, but it also can ruin your day, and it's not something that comes quickly, and you need to realize that, and you need to teach yourself to not worry too much and not take it into your heart, let's say. And yeah, and try to think like it's, let's say you have a lot of people who like you and like your work, and there's like just one mean one that's not happy in life or something, and they just try to get it out of their system because they're not happy. So yeah, realize that everything takes time, but you will get there. So everything does take time. Everything. Like, you don't get the full calendar of clients in a day. You don't get your techniques in a day. You need to practice, and you need to get there step by step by step. Of course, you need to try the hardest, the best you can, to put effort and everything, but it does take time. And it's sometimes you want it quick. Everyone wants it quick and fast, but it doesn't happen. So it's a lot of work. And another thing is, like, about the nails, as my clients sometimes say, like, oh, you have a talent to draw and things like that, blah blah blah. I actually believe it's a work that you put in. I think every single person can do everything that they want if they put the certain amount of time and effort. It just sometimes they think it's not worth the time to learn stuff. So, but time is essential. Be patient and work hard. Yeah, so it covers the point before. Be patient, work hard, and you will get whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It might take longer, it might take quicker, but be patient and work hard, and trust me, people see your hard work and people will understand and will love you for it. And be creative, be you. That's like, yeah, you have to be yourself. You have to let your imagination bloom and everything. So be creative and be you, and everything will be fine, and you will get there, and it's totally worth it, and it's totally fun. It's by Moonflair. Okay, that's the last slide, and I will turn back to myself. If you have okay, here, if you have any questions or anything, and I'm kind of done. That's it that I have. I don't have anything else. I thought I would be talking for an hour, but apparently not. Talking goes quick. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you want to know or to ask or to talk about. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. I hope, like, I like the educational video so much, and I think it's like, as when I started, I either didn't know how to find it or didn't know how to choose the right information or get the things that I need, and yeah, oh, thank you. And so I think it's very important to educate each other and to get inspired by each other. So yeah, seems no questions. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know if it's, I hope it was useful and good. Oh, thank you, Samantha. I'm really nervous because, like, the whole family and everyone said they're gonna watch me, and I was like, ooh, nervous. Yeah, and I can show you, like, my Swarovski nails just for a second. Oh, it's not focusing. That's how good I'm with cameras. Okay. Yeah. Okay, if I covered everything, just to the last bit, if you have any question, because you might be watching like later and stuff like that, so if you have any questions, you can comment on the video, or you can text us or other girls, and we will help you, we will answer you, and we will, I don't know, do anything for you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done, and yeah, have a nice evening. Bye.